Shinobu Sensui is one of the most compelling antagonists in YuYu Hakusho, introduced during the chapter Black Arc. Formerly the spirit detective before Yusuke Urameshi, Sensui was once a noble and righteous warrior. He was renowned for his black and white morality, strictly believing in the inherent goodness of humanity and the absolute evil of demons. However, an event would shatter this worldview, leading to his descent into villainy and madness. As the spirit detective, Sensui was tasked with protecting the human world from supernatural threats, primarily demons. He was exceptional in combat and deeply dedicated to his role, possessing a unique power called sacred energy, one of the rarest and most potent forms of spiritual energy in the series. His personality was originally righteous, driven by a strong sense of justice. However, during one mission, he encountered the chapter Black Tape, a compilation of humanity's worst atrocities. This revelation devastated Sensui, as he had believed in humanity's inherent goodness, only to witness their capacity for evil. Sensui's psyche broke, causing him to develop multiple personalities and embark on a mission to cleanse the world by reopening the portal between the human and demon worlds, allowing demons to invade and destroy humanity, one of Sensui's most interesting and unique traits is his dissociative identity disorder. Due to the trauma from the chapter Black Tape and other events, Sensui's mind fragmented into 7 distinct personalities, each embodying different aspects of his psyche. Minoru Sensui the original, this is the personality that initially held Sensui's black and white view of the world. However, this was also the personality that experienced the trauma of seeing humanity's darkness. Kazuya, the most violent and sadistic of the personalities, Kazuya relishes in combat and is ruthless in dealing with enemies. Shinobu, the personality that embodies Sensui's core sense of justice. Shinobu sees himself as the only one capable of judging humanity and executing his apocalyptic vision. The other personalities are never explicitly named or explored, but they symbolize different emotional aspects and coping mechanisms Sensui developed to deal with his mental fragmentation. Sensui is a tragic figure, as his downfall is rooted in his unwavering sense of morality and the impossibility of reconciling his ideals with the reality of human nature. His black and white view of the world, in which demons are evil and humans are good, was shattered when he witnessed the Black Club hosting a sadistic show where humans tortured and killed demons for sport. The sheer cruelty of humans shocked him to his core, leading to a deep disillusionment and hatred for the human race. In this sense, Sensui is a mirror image of Yusuke. Both are spirit detectives with strong moral codes, but where Yusuke embraces the complexity of good and evil, Sensui is unable to cope with moral ambiguity. Yusuke's character thrives in the gray areas of morality. Understanding that both humans and demons are capable of good and evil, Sensui, on the other hand, becomes a cautionary tale of what happens when someone rigidly adheres to a binary worldview and is unable to handle the disillusionment that follows when that worldview is shattered. His dissociative personalities are a manifestation of his inability to process the trauma he has experienced. Kazuya, for example, embodies all of Sensui's repressed aggression and violent tendencies, while Shinobu represents his original, pure sense of justice. Though now twisted into something apocalyptic, this fragmentation symbolizes his shattered mind, as he can no longer function as a whole person. Sensui's ultimate goal is to destroy humanity. By unleashing demons upon the earth, which represents the extreme consequences of unchecked idealism and moral absolutism, he believes that the only way to achieve true justice is to wipe out humanity entirely, as they have proven themselves irredeemable in his eyes. This extremist viewpoint makes him a formidable antagonist, as he sincerely believes he is doing what is right, no matter how many lives it costs. However, despite his descent into villainy, Sensui is not without sympathy. He is a victim of his own idealism, and his trauma was real. He is a deeply tragic character whose downfall was caused by his inability to accept the complex and often dark nature of humanity. This complexity is what makes Sensui one of the most memorable and psychologically rich villains in YuYu Hakusho. In conclusion, Sensui stands out as a unique villain in YuYu Hakusho because of his intricate backstory, his psychological depth, and his embodiment of a morally driven antagonist whose sense of justice becomes dangerously warped. His fall from grace offers a compelling counterpoint to Yusuke's journey, exploring themes of morality, idealism, and the fragility of the human psyche. His portrayal is not just of a villain, but of a deeply wounded man whose rigid ideals could not withstand the weight of reality. Sensui's complexity elevates the chapter Black Arc, turning it into one of the most philosophical and emotionally resonant parts of the series.